Welcome, Dragons. In the past, our show has leaned towards a softer tone. However, moving forward, we've decided to incorporate a sharper edge. Please note that the opinions expressed in the following program do not reflect those of Creative Connections Arts Academy or Twin Rivers School District. My name's Mari Taylor.
And I'm Jenna McAllister, here with Dragon News. Our mission is to showcase the hard work and creativity of the CCAA digital media students. Before we dive into today's show, we're kicking things off by celebrating our teachers in a special segment we call Staff Spotlight.
Staff Spotlight gives us the chance to know our amazing staff a little better. Let's check it out.
This is Merlazo, and this is our package on Ms. Yo.
I became a teacher because I had always wanted to be a teacher, even though my mom always veered me away from teaching. In my college undergraduate courses, we had a teacher/coach come and talk to us, and that was when I kind of put two and two together, and I was like, yeah, I want to be a teacher. But I never knew what subject I wanted to teach, especially when I was in high school, and I was like, oh, I want to be a teacher. I could maybe do math, but I'm not great at math. Maybe English, but I hate reading. I don't know. And then eventually got into working out, and that's when I decided I want to be a PE teacher. School, the kids are great. They always offer to help, and they're very sweet. Once I got into working out after softball and all my sports ended, that's when two and two really came together for me, and I was like, oh, PE would be great for me to teach because I personally hated it. Maybe I can make it better for students, and that's been my goal ever since stepping into PE. It's just making it better and giving them a reason and making it fun for them.
I was Ms. Yo, back to you in the studio.
Wow, that's incredible. It really highlights how much Ms. Yule loves teaching and her dedication to her physical education class. Thank you, Ms. Yule, for all the hard work you do.
We'll be back after a short commercial break.
Welcome to Creative Connections Arts Academy, where creativity and passion come together to inspire the next generation. At Creative Connections Arts Academy, we are an inclusive charter school that embraces art integration, expanding education by blending creativity with academic learning. We foster growth and confidence in academic skills, leadership, and social responsibility. Whether your passion lies in visual arts, theater, music, dance, or digital media, you'll discover a supportive environment to thrive, innovate, and succeed. With engaging extracurricular activities and a close-knit community, students forge meaningful connections while discovering their passions and talents. So what are you waiting for? Visit Creative Connections Arts Academy today to enroll. Together, we can give your child the best art-integrated education.
Welcome back, Dragons. I'm Amari Taylor.
And I'm Jenna McAllister.
Now that we're back, let's see a package about academic rewards.
We just had an award ceremony recognizing all of the students for the fall semester. I won principal's honor roll. This is like my fourth year in a row, and I feel pretty good about it.
I got honor roll, and I feel proud of myself. I got an honor roll, and I feel accomplished and that I succeeded last semester.
About 65% of the students, they were recognized.
I won a principal award. It feels interesting. It feels good, to be honest. And I got straight A's.
I won honor rolls, and I feel very proud of myself. I feel like I've done better the past few years.
I got the awards from the Scholastics Art and Writing Awards. I got a Silver Key Award. So I feel pretty good about it, you know?
It's an amazing feeling to know that the students are succeeding and excelling and giving their best. That's all we ask for.
That's nice to see how students cared about their awards and academic status. Let's move on to our next segment, in my opinion, called Woke. Let's check it out.
The following is a non-profit student-based discussion. The opinions expressed in this part of the video do not reflect those of CCAA or the Twin Rivers Unified School District.
Hello CCA students, my name is Syed Shah, and to the right of me is Shavoy Johnson. Today we're going to be discussing the concept of woke and how it impacts society. But first, let's define woke.
Woke originally referred to an awareness of social injustices, especially those related to race, gender, and politics. It encourages people to recognize and address systemic issues like discrimination and inequality. However, over time, the term has evolved into something more polarizing. Some see it as a vital push for social progress, while others view it as an overreach or radicalized belief.
Right, being woke isn't inherently negative. It's about being aware of ongoing social injustice. Historically, the term was used to encourage questioning the status quo, recognizing biases and challenging systems that uphold inequality. As time passed, though, it has been interpreted in different ways. Some people support it, others criticize it.
Exactly. The unfortunate part is that some groups have distorted the original meaning of being woke. What was once about social progress and inclusion is now seen by some as more about control and aggression. These groups often push extreme views that can alienate others and hinder genuine progress.
That's a key point. Much of the criticism aimed at wokeness today stems from these distortions. When people talk negatively about being woke, they're often referring to the more extreme version of it, not the original movement. For instance, the idea that woke people just want to cancel others or enforce political correctness isn't representative of most people who identify with the movement. Most people who do identify as woke simply want fairness and inclusivity.
Let's not forget that the original goal of the woke movement was to challenge discriminatory and harmful systems. Movements like the civil rights movement and LGBTQ+ advocacy were built on the idea of awakening people to the realities of inequality. These movements were about creating an inclusive society, not dividing people, but as the term woke evolved, it took a different meaning in certain circles.
That shift is important to acknowledge. Some of the more extreme voices today are focused on silencing others instead of promoting open dialogue. They've created harmful stereotypes about what it means to be woke, labeling people as overly sensitive or authoritarian. It's important to separate genuine social justice work from performative behaviors. We need to stay true to the core idea of being woke, challenging injustice and inequality.
And being woke isn't about canceling people or forcing others to agree with you. It's about raising awareness and engaging in conversations that lead to meaningful progress. But when those conversations are fueled by hate or extreme judgments, it undermines the movement. So when people criticize wokeness, they're often targeting a version of it that's been warped by radical ideas.
Exactly. Let's look at real-world examples where the movement has made a difference. From advocating for equal pay, pushing for climate justice, these efforts reflect the true goals of the movement. Equality, fairness, and justice. It's about making sure that marginalized groups are addressed and their issues are heard, not about imposing rigid ideologies.
Right, and while there are always debates about the best methods for achieving social progress, we should never lose sight of the goal, equality for all. Woke has evolved in various ways, but the original movement remains valuable in driving us towards a more just society.
Exactly. To everyone tuning in today, we encourage you to think critically about how the term woke is used. Is it promoting understanding and justice, or has it been distorted to divide us? By having these conversations and staying true to the original purpose, we can ensure the fight for social progress continues in a meaningful way.
Let's return to the core definition of woke, not just awareness, but the values of compassion, justice, and equality that drive real change. We should remember why the movement began in the first place, to create a more inclusive and just world.
Thank you, Chevalier, and thank you all, for joining us today. We hope you have a clear understanding of what it means to be woke and how we can all contribute to a more just society.
That was very eye-opening.
Sure was. Now let's dive into another exciting package about the school rally. Let's see it.
Hello, I'm Brianna Trujillo, and today I'm filming with Dragon News. I'm interviewing people about the rally, so let's go check it out.
Part of the rally is seeing the students having fun, all the students in all the different grade levels, but student leaders the most. They always do an amazing job making sure understanding what the roles are, and then making sure that we're able to meet every single goal for the rally. Dance, I think the dance class and the dance company, they did an amazing job during this rally. It is a very fun experience, and we're just glad to see all the students having fun.
My name is Jenna, and I love the rally because it gets the school together, and it's really, really fun and entertaining. My favorite part is dancing because I'm a part of the dance club, so it's really fun. It's a way to get the school together when everybody is together in one, and it's really entertaining.
Well, that concludes our segment, folks, about the CCA rally. To the studio.
Wow, it really shows how strongly our staff and students feel about our last rally.
I know, it's always good to see great school spirit. While we're on the subject of great, let's look at some great people in history in our next package from Amari.
Black History Month is a time to reflect on the incredible contributions of Black individuals to society, both past and present. This month we celebrate the struggles and the ongoing journey toward equality and empowerment. From the battle for civil rights to be continued efforts in music, education, business, and activism, the legacy of Black history is rich and ever-evolving. Brave individuals like Rosa Parks, Malcolm X, and Dr. Martin Luther King challenged the system and fought for freedom and equality in the face of adversity. Their courage inspired movements that reshaped not just the nation but the world. In 1963, Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech stood as a powerful call for racial equality, an echo still felt today in the hearts of those who continue to fight for civil rights. Soulful melodies of Nina Simone, powerful verses of Kendrick Lamar shaped the soundtracks of our lives. The fight for racial justice is far from over. Movements like Black Lives Matter continue to push for systemic change. This Black History Month, let's celebrate the past, honor the present, and ensure that we are all part of creating a more inclusive tomorrow.
Wow, that was very eye-opening, and it gave us some great information about Black history.
After all these fantastic segments, it's time for our Dragon Calendar, Fire in the Moment. Let's give a big shout out to Creative Connections Arts Academy for celebrating 20 amazing years. Make sure to take a happy birthday photo with Picasso, our school mascot, to help celebrate.
Don't forget that Friday, February 28th is a Field Study Day.
On February 22nd from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., there is a Black History Parade. Contact Ms. Corbin for more information if interested. Also, on February 27th, our middle schoolers' East Coast Field Trip fundraiser begins, in which they will be selling See's candy. Thank you for tuning into this week of Dragon News. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more and by hitting the button below.
Go Dragons, roar! That's all for this week. I'm Amari Taylor.
And I'm Jenna McAllister.
And this is Dragon News.